For centuries, we have seen popular literature frame the rich and powerful as villains. From A Christmas Carol to The Hunger Games, the upper class has been made out to be antagonizing, always trying to amass more wealth and control than they possess. The film The Big Lebowski follows the Dude, a stereotypical freeloader who is unwillingly forced into a twisted mystery, and Mr. Lebowski, a wealthy, wheelchair-bound philanthropist, whose wife's kidnapping incites a cascade of strange events. In this video essay, I will discuss one of the clearest contrasts between the upper and lower class, and how the rich film namesake is villainized in the Coen brothers' The Big Lebowski. In this film, the wealthy philanthropist Mr. Lebowski is framed as the villain through social juxtaposition with the Dude, cultural perceptions about the wealthy, and ideological differences between the Big Lebowski and the Dude. When the Dude is shown in Mr. Lebowski's office, the walls are decorated with newspaper clippings, plaques, and a Times Man of the Year mirror. This lavish, self-centered decoration could not look more different from the Dude's humbly furnished apartment. First painting the Big Lebowski as self-centered and egocentric. The contrast continues through their conversation, where Mr. Lebowski chastises the Dude's outlook and lifestyle.
Oh, it. Yes, that's your answer. That's your answer to everything. Tattoo it on your forehead. Your revolution is over, Mr. Lebowski. Condolences. The bum's lost.
This harsh criticism of the Dude's outlook is placed directly after we see him take the time to look through the Big Lebowski's accomplishments, casting Mr. Lebowski as the polar opposite to the open-minded freeloader that the Dude is. It is through these juxtapositions that the directors display Mr. Lebowski's villainous tendencies of narcissism and self-righteousness. The directors continue to villainize the Big Lebowski through the use of stereotypes of the wealthy. Mr. Lebowski in the Dude's conversations concludes with,
My advice to you is to do what your parents did. Get a job, sir. The bums will always lose. Do you hear me, Lebowski? The bums will always lose.
This disdain for the lower class shown by Mr. Lebowski is a stereotype about the wealthy and plays into the idea of prejudice against the lower class. Later in the film, through a conversation with Mr. Lebowski's daughter, Maud, it is revealed that their entire fortune was made by Mr. Lebowski's dead wife, and that he had embezzled $1 million from the family nonprofit to pay for his new wife, ransom. The Big Lebowski, posing as a self-made philanthropist, despite his inheritance and fraud, further framed Mr. Lebowski as the villain of this story. Finally, the ideological differences between Mr. Lebowski and the Dude make Mr. Lebowski the villain in the narrative of this film. The Dude's laid-back attitude towards life is celebrated in the context of the film, as seen in the final words of the narrator.
Take it easy, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I know that you will.
Yeah, well, the dude abides.
The dude abides. I don't know about you, but I take comfort in that. It's good knowing he's out there, the dude, taking her easy for all us sinners. Shush.
Throughout the film, we see Mr. Lebowski embody the opposite of taking it easy. He fights for more control through stealing money from his nonprofit as ransom, and he reacts with rage when plans don't go his way. Because of the circumstances of the film, namely Mr. Lebowski's wife being kidnapped, the argument could be made that Mr. Lebowski is simply misunderstood. I believe, however, that he makes malicious and self-serving decisions throughout the film that categorize him as the villain in the context of the story. From his narcissism and judgmentality to embezzling funds from a nonprofit, the decisions the Coen brothers made in their direction paint Mr. Lebowski as a villain and foil to the Dude. The Big Lebowski, and particularly the relationship between Mr. Lebowski and the Dude, discuss stereotypes and preconceptions about both the upper and lower class. To Mr. Lebowski, the Dude's shaggy appearance and perpetual unemployment represent a normal lower class person, as can be seen when Mr. Lebowski makes the false assumption early in the film that the Dude collects welfare. This, alongside other stereotypes I've discussed about the wealthy, make this an important commentary on wealth in America. We can examine the balance between the two as seen through the other or outsider lens. In this setting, however, it is not the villain who is the outsider to everyone else, but rather the actions of Mr. Lebowski in ostracizing the Dude that reinforces his role as the villain. To Mr. Lebowski, the Dude is an outsider or other, because of his employment status when Mr. Lebowski casts him away without any concern for him as a person. This can be seen when the Dude inquires to Mr. Lebowski about his ruined rug and is immediately grilled about his employment.
Come on, man, I'm not trying to scam anybody here. You know, I'm just,
You're just looking for a handout like every other... Are you employed, Mr. Lebowski?
Later in the film, the dude even expresses his feelings about Mr. Lebowski's disregard for him.
You just met me, you human paraquat. You figured, oh, here's a loser, you know, a deadbeat, somebody the square community won't give a shit about.
Well, aren't you?
By agreeing with the dude's statement here, Mr. Lebowski confirms that he put the dude in grave danger simply because he had held these negative notions of the dude because of his unemployment. This discrimination, in addition to Mr. Lebowski's consistent actions of superiority and disregard for others, make him the true villain of The Big Lebowski.